Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Octavia Mack and William Whitehead. The two of you have been together on and off for 18 years, married for 5 months, and are in trouble already. You have one child together. You've come here for advice to help save your 5-month marriage. I'm going to start with you, Ms. Mack. Why don't you tell me what's going on at your house and why you're here in divorce court today?
I'm here today. First of all, I love you. I've been watching you for years, grew up watching, and I feel as though that you can help us save our marriage. And the reason being is, yes, I've known my husband for 18 years, since I was 12, 13 years old. We've always liked each other, had crushes on each other growing up. We was with each other on and off for years, but I've noticed that over the years, he had a drinking issue. And I feel as though that since we've known each other, that it's gotten worse over the years. Prime example, we met each other at a pool growing up, and I thought he was so cute, thought he was so handsome, and we would play together, be together over time. As teenagers, we got older, we went out, had fun and stuff like that. Our friends would be drinking and stuff in that nature, but I never thought it was bad because we had school, we had work, and we had fun. When we turned 18, well, as 15, 16, I stopped dealing with him because he was a little too wild for me. I wanted to continue with school. I worked around that time.
Now this.
Man, shout out to her for making the right decision. Most 15-year-olds, man, they goddamn near ready to take the stand for their lover, bro. They'd take the charge, so shout out to her. Shout out to her, bro. Ladies, listen, we understand, we get it. You might be handsome, the knight in shining armor, you got 4 gold teeth. 2 of them really ain't real, but you ain't know that. But you ain't know that, though. Yeah, we get it, we understand, but always, she chose her. She chose her, and I gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. Always choose yourself. Always.
There's a moment in time. I'm gonna say it again in case you missed it the first time. I stopped dealing with him because he was a little too wild for me, and I focused on school. Everybody soak that in.
Shout out to her.
That's genius. Go ahead.
Yes, and so, like you said, I stopped dealing with him, and then over time I figured, about 18, 19, I ran across him again because I was always busy and he was always gone, and he just seemed mature, a little bit more mature from what, we grew up.
Ladies, listen, we do mature. Some things that we do, y'all might be, I ain't too fond of it. Y'all not too fond of it, but just give us a little bit of time. We do mature. Y'all get it faster than we do. We understand that. We know that. Y'all smarter, more mature, more, all of that. Y'all more of everything. We get it. But give us a little bit of time. Give us a little, lighten up. Lighten up. Lighten up.
And we decided to spend time together for the weekend. So, of course, it's still partying, still having a good time. I bought a bottle to drink, and he bought a bottle to drink. And he drank his whole bottle and some of mine. So I was like, okay. So at the time, I wasn't driving. We were downtown Baltimore, and the way the subway is set up, when I came up to the subway station, I noticed that the escalator wasn't working. So I'm like,
stop capping. She gonna say Baltimore. Don't know it's Baltimore. Stop lying to the people. It's 50 million people watching this right now. Don't do that. 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 Do not do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Like, oh, I'm a little tipsy. I don't feel like going down all those stairs. It's like 7 flights. My husband, being a gentleman, he was talking to me, speaking sweet stuff in my ear. I'm gonna see you again, and this, that, and the third. So I said, fine. When I noticed him leaning back talking, he slips and fall down the stairs.
I think she pushed me. I really do think she pushed me. I don't think I was that intoxicated.
I ain't pushed that man down the stairs. I'm not going to push him down. It was 7 flights of stairs. He went rolling, Yana. He went rolling. He just got rolling. And the steps go step, flat, step. He just got rolling. He kept rolling. So I'm like, oh, he's gone. So I got got heels on. I'm running down the stairs trying to catch him, and I can hear in the background an older lady like, oh my gosh. So you can hear her coming down the stairs too. We get to the end of the stairs, Yana. He's laid out. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's dead. I done caught a body by accident.
Yeah, when I got up, I said, you pushed me down the steps.
Exactly.
Now, Mr. Whitehead, did you fall down all 7 flights?
I fell down all the steps, all flights of the steps.
I ain't gonna lie, I fell down the 7 flights of the stairs of love, bro. That's how I'd have kicked it to her. That's how I'd have kicked it to her, bro. I'd have said, I fell down 7 flights out of heaven. Or something like that. Yeah, bro, you got, like she said, he said a lot of sweet things to me. I was sticking around, man. Just, bro, listen, all you gotta do is make it sound good. You gotta deliver too. You gotta deliver, but in the beginning, bro, just make it sound the best. I'm gonna make you an offer that you shouldn't refuse. Yeah, you got to, bro. You got to. That was a gem in there. But on a more serious note, if bro is drinking like that, where as though he falling down the steps and all of that, bro, that's not cool. That's not cool, bro, because it's funny. It's funny, and we're going to have a laugh about it in court, but he really could have, man, broke a hip, broke an arm, broke into the upper room. It could have went a lot of different ways, bro. Like, that ain't cool. Like, I get going out having a drink, you know, failure, whatever y'all like to do. I get that. I understand that. But when it's to the point where it's like, you so far gone, you to infinity and beyond. Damn, that was a mean rhyme. You so far gone, you to infinity and beyond. They ain't ready for me, man. But yeah, that's not cool, bro. And on top of that, when you out with your lady, me personally, I don't want, I just, no. I don't feel like I'm caught slipping. I don't want to feel like I'm slipping. I don't, bro. I don't.
I just want it physically though. When you got to the in between,
when
the
I got
flat
to the
part,
end,
you just had that much speed.
I had that much speed.
That
Well,
you
I
just
kept
kept
on
going.
tumbling all the way down the steps.
That's a sight. I don't mean to laugh, but it
I
was
still
the way
believe that
she
she's
said it
pushed
was
me down
funny.
the steps.
Did you
But she said
get
she
hurt?
didn't. No, I wasn't hurt. I wasn't hurt.
You ought
at
to
all.
get to the end.
Thank God.
I'm now, he done been on the floor at the end for about 3 or 4 seconds before I can make it, because like I say, he was going so fast. I get to the end, wake up. He get up like, what happened? I'm like, you fell down all them stairs. You pushed me, I know you drunk now. I'm not going home. So I was done, we broke up.
Oh, that was too much for you.
It
You broke up
traumatized
with
me.
it. Yeah.
It traumatized me.
Now, Mr. Whitehead, do you want to tell a different version of that story, or is that fairly accurate?
I was intoxicated, but I don't think that I was that drunk.
Mr. Whitehead, the fact that you fell down all 7 flights, even if she started it,
I felt
and then
something on
didn't
my
get
back
hurt,
push me.
you were loose. You know what I mean? You were very loose.
I admit I was intoxicated.
So after that, she didn't want to talk to you anymore. How'd you get her back? How did you get her back interested in you?
Well, and at times, you know, I seen her passing by every now and then, and sometimes I would follow her and stuff like that, and without her knowing, like, you know.
So you were kind of like on the low stalking her, just a little bit?
I'm not gonna say a little stalking, but I used to walk her home to her house, pretty much without her knowing.
He was drunk.
That's stalking, but to be truthfully honest with you, bro, I'm telling you, maybe you just gotta feel it to be there to understand and make you want to do that. Just make you want. I'm not trying to follow you. But it's the closest thing I get to being with you. That's real, bro. And call me what you want, call me for it, or he, ha, ha. It don't even really matter. But yeah, bro, you get that feeling, and you know, you just want to see you for a minute. Just want to see you for, but that's stalking, bro. Without her knowing, that's stalking. If you get stood up, that's another thing. But yeah, that's stalking, bro.
What were you trying to accomplish with that?
I'm in love with Miss Mac.
Right.
That's my heart. You know, I met her at the pool. You know, we caught eye contact, and from there,
That was it.
That was it. She had to be my girlfriend. One day we was gonna get married. That's how I was looking at it. We exchanged numbers, and you know, I was calling and stuff like that, and one thing led to another.
Right. So at some point, though, after the fall down the 7 flights of stairs, she said, no more, I'm not doing it. I gotta find out, Mr. Whitehead, how you found a way to get this woman to start seeing you again, and what it was about who she was that made you decide she was worth all that effort and someone you wanted to marry. So, Mrs. Mack, I'm gonna ask you, how did he get you back after that?
Honestly, when I see him, I hadn't seen him since the fall. He said he seen me, but I ain't seen him. And I was in a relationship. I broke up. We had kids in between. So I have an older daughter, and I had just got finished dealing with her dad. And I went to the mall one day just to get my mind off the breakup. And I happened to see him in the mall. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, right.
there he goes. I try to hurry up and go around the corner, but he said, Octavia. I'm like, oh man. So we started back talking, but when I seen him, he looked so good once again.
I got you. And we're still not married yet.
No.
So I'm gonna move forward, and I'm gonna
Stocking
ask
paid
you.
off.
You say one of the major problems that you have in this relationship is that she doesn't clean, the house is a hot mess. Tell me about that.
Yes, I go to work, come home. When I come home, you know, the house is a mess. You know, the food is not cooked.
The house is not a mess.
And yes, it is. The food is not cooked.
Do you both work outside the home or just you?
Just me.
Just you.
Yes.
What do you do?
I am a nurse, and
Oh, you're a nurse?
I am a nurse.
Are you working?
I am not working right now. Why? Because I just had a baby. We just had a baby, so I'm on maternity leave.
Oh, okay.
So it's
I
time to
got
go
you. I
back to
got you.
work.
Well, Mr. Whitehead, you got something in your hand you want to show me
Yeah, I
about
have
what's
pictures
going on.
showing you that this is how the house is always when I come home from work.
And you're a truck driver, right?
I'm a truck driver, correct.
Well, now there's a lot going on here, Mrs. Mack, and you home?
Your Honor, those are clean clothes.
But it's not full, Your Honor. It's not full at all. That's what she do. She just put it on the couch.
It's kind of a hot mess, though, Ms. Mack.
It
Let
is
me
a
tell
hot
you.
mess. Baby's crying. Baby's going off. I have to clean the
How
house.
old are your children?
I have 3 children, all are under the age of 12.
12.
Yes. And they can be a little messy at times, but I clean up after them back to back. He be so drunk at times.
But you home all day and this is what we get?
Well, I'm in the middle of everything. I have to do everything. Y'all, I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning.
I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, tell me how your day goes.
I get what she's saying. Both of them right, to be honest with you, because both of them ain't doing the other one job. She ain't getting up driving no trucks every day, and he ain't waking up taking care of three kids every day. So, in my opinion, both of them, they never really gonna understand how the other one feel. That's just one of them things that you gonna have to compromise or work through and just get around, because that's gonna be a constant. That's not gonna change. The laundry not gonna change. The dishes not gonna change. All of that, bro. That's gonna be the same. But like I was saying, bro, truthfully, to be honest, fellas, this one for you, it don't matter how much you make. You can make 100,000, 100 million, or 250 trillion, or whatever it is, bro. When you get in that house, that don't mean that you gonna come in, throw your feet up, play 2K, dismiss her, dismiss the kid. Nah, bro, it ain't like that. It's not like that, bro. You gonna have to interact, and I'm not saying that's what he does. I'm not saying that's what he does, but I think a lot of the time as men, we have it in our head that, all right, cool, we're gonna get off work, we're gonna come home, do whatever. I had a long day, I don't feel like being bothered, make sure the food ready, I'm gonna get in the shower, I'm gonna do whatever entertainment I'm gonna have, and then I might entertain you after I'm done getting my entertainment. I'm guilty of that. I can admit to that. I can admit that I'm guilty of that. But in all honesty, bro, it take two. It take two for all of it. Like I said, you're not doing her job and she not doing your job. But at the end of the day, you just gonna have to. It's one of them things. It's one of them things. It's a dirty job. It's a dirty job, bro. But yeah, I ain't really tripping off that, man. Don't nobody like folding clothes anyway. I can't stand folding clothes, bro.
Wake up 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. This is for feeding. I wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. I feed her. Finally, once he heard the crying, the end of the crying, he'll wake up. So, but I feed him, feed the baby. Okay, I'll burp. Okay, go ahead, burp. But when he's burping her, I'll get up and finish some more of the clothes or what have you, and then I'll start my breakfast. By then, I'll lay back down for maybe a half an hour, just half an hour, because I got to get right back up to get the older kids together for school. Breakfast is made, get his lunch ready, get myself together, dressed again.
Making lunch all the
baby
time for me, like how she's supposed to.
Baby is still crying and so forth. So I had to stop what I'm doing to feed her because she gets aggressive when she's hungry. And then next thing you know, I have to go. I'm doing multiple tasks at once.
Look at every woman, every single 1, 2, 3, 4. I ain't see her, but all four of them was nodding their head, bro, because they get it and they understand. They get it and they understand. And the worst part, Doug cool, he cool. It ain't no problem with Doug, but the thing that's gonna get us, the thing that get us fellas was this right here.
Hour, just having because I got to get right back up to get the older kids together for school. Breakfast is made, get his lunch ready, get myself together, dressed again.
Lunch all the
baby
time
is
That right there, she don't be making lunch all of the time, bro. Listen, man, you don't want to know what sometimes. You don't want this life? You don't want this life, bro. Be happy with what's in the lunchbox. Some days she might forget it. Some days she might not, bro. I get it. I understand. That's what we want. And that's what we going for. But it's just not realistic. You might not get a cooked meal and a lunch bag every day. You might not, but you got a lunch bag, though. Next time you go to work, bro, and you look around at all of the other truck drivers and all of that, look at the niggas who don't have a lunch bag. That's gonna have to go out, go get whatever. Niggas eating at the gas station and all of that, bro. Yeah, at least you got a lunch bag. You got a lunch bag, bro. We gotta chill. We have to chill. And she's spitting though. What she's saying about her day, I don't think she lying. About what she's saying.
and so forth. So I had to stop what I'm doing to feed her because she gets aggressive when she's hungry. And then next thing you know, I have to go. I'm doing multiple tasks at once. He wants me to stop everything I'm doing and just worry about my husband. Husband needs to come first. But there's other things that needs to be done in the house.
Are you failing to recognize the complications of being a wife and mother, and that, you know, especially when you have a baby, those people are demanding?
I understand, but it can get a little better. It can get a little better.
You know, I go to school too.
Oh, you
We didn't
do?
mention that either. I go to school too.
Oh, okay.
I go to school full time. I do 20 hours a week, so that's studying.
So that's a lot. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
But she has help, though, Your Honor. I do help her. I do help her.
Does he help?
He has step.
I don't have
He has
step.
step. He don't.
Whoa. If he can trip about what's in his lunch bag and I get on him, I can get on you about that. At least he helping. Don't, man, when to let you right here. I know it's a female who watching this who in college or might be going through night school right now. When the last time your boyfriend helped you with your homework, your schoolwork? Man, we gotta be thankful for the things that we do have. Be thankful for the things that we do have, man. See you right there with the goddamn book in your hand, slide right there next to you, flick the remote on and cut the TV up while you trying to study. Come on, y'all.
Don't help like how he's supposed to.
Okay. I want to move off of this and on to the part about the finances, because both of you, well, I guess, Mr. Whitehead, you claim that she has a shopping habit that is problematic. And Mrs. Mack, you say you're not the only one. Mr. Whitehead, you say your wife is a spendthrift. Why don't you tell me what's going on and why it concerns you?
No matter where we go at, Your Honor, we can go to a store, we coming out with bags. You know, she sneaks bags and she hides it. She hides it in the trunk. Wherever there's somewhere that she can put a bag, she puts it. When she put on clothes.
What is she buying?
She buying designer clothes, shoes.
But
She buys a
for who?
whole lot.
For who? I buy it for the
yourself,
kids.
for yourself.
I buy it
No,
for
for
the kids.
yourself.
I seldomly buy myself anything, and I might even get him
Tag
something. But he's
still on the
talking about my
clothes.
spending problem. What about, y'all? I have something. He has a spending problem as well. He has so many shoes.
I never
and
seen
clothes.
her
He's
in
talking about
the
my
same
clothes.
outfit.
Our clothes is all over the house.
Wow,
I can't even get the
that's
clothes
a
in the
lot of
closet.
shoes, Mr. Whitehead.
Well,
that's a lot of shoes.
I do have addiction to shoes, but her shopping habit with clothes, I
How
think
much, I mean, on average, how much do these shoes cost?
about $125
$125 per.
per.
Now, how much in the bank for the kids' college fund? How much we got?
We doing good.
You
We're
doing
really
good?
yes, because I'm very, very like I do that. I put money on the side for two things: church and them going to college, because I feel as though that's what they have to grow. But when I spend, I'm not spending because I think that shirt is cute. Oh, I think them shoes are cute. I'm buying as I'm washing those clothes. There's so many clothes in there. They're growing. So anything that the oldest one can't fix, I may fold it up and put it on the side because I'm gonna get rid of it. But he's coming in on the process. If he helped me clean and do the laundry, he will see that the oldest one is outgrowing it. So we have to get rid of it.
Can I just say,
Man, it don't matter who doing what, man. Y'all can spend whatever y'all want to spend, bro. I'm proud, I'm happy, and I'm clapping my hands. Y'all got that college tuition fund. Y'all got that college piggy bank, bro. Don't get caught slipping. Don't think because big girl. Don't think because you're big girl. Daddy love you, Savannah. Don't think because your baby girl, you know, she a 4T or she a 5Y something right now. Don't think she going to be there forever, bro. It go by fast. It goes by quick, bro. So shout out to them for thinking ahead and putting that money up. Because the last thing no, you got into Yale and we can't go because I can't afford it. Nah, bro. Never, ever, 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 ever let your shortcomings affect your children. Never, bro.
listen, number one, I applaud the fact that you guys got a college fund. Because nobody ever says that to me on here.
For
So
real.
I'm just going to have to applaud. That's just fabulous.
For
That's
real.
wonderful. And the only other thing I want to say is designer is nice, but children haven't earned it yet. Cheap shoes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I buy cheap shoes. Cheap shoes, because they're going to outgrow them. Don't, you know, image is a false prophet. Don't teach your...
Man, they going to
Don't
dog
teach your
them
children to
shoes,
follow it.
bro.
I mean, it's good once you're making and you know, but no.
Like
you
I
say she's hiding bags in the trunk?
Yes. She hides it in the trunk. Wherever there's, you know, a place where it's though she can hide something, she hides it, and I'm always finding it. I never seen her in the
Do you
same
hide
outfit
stuff from her?
twice.
Honey, I just ain't take it out the
Our
trunk
bills
yet.
be late. Our bills be late because she's out shopping. And then I had to catch up and put out more money just to pay the bill. Whereas though I give her the money to pay the
disagree
bill.
with that. I feel like that he's drinking the extra money, whereas though if he wasn't drinking extra
Well,
money.
you do say you believe that all of his friends are strippers and prostitutes. Oh, no. You
That's the way
say
it
all of
works.
her friends are strippers and prostitutes. Is that right?
Correct, Your Honor.
Yeah, he's talking about my friends. His friends sending pictures of we have poom-pooms around and strippers this and strippers that. My friends aren't sending anything like that to my phone.
I got you. Now,
But they talk
I
about
want
it,
to
though,
move
in
on
front
to
of
the,
me. They talk
I want
about
to
it in
move
front of
on
me.
to the financial issue that just fascinated me. You have a house and an apartment, and you guys don't want to consolidate. I do not understand, so please explain it to me. Mr. Whitehead, is that true? You have a house and an apartment?
Yes.
Explain that to me.
Well, right now I'm just waiting on the lease to run up because I don't want to put out extra money to break the lease, and I'm worrying about my credit, and I'm trying to keep that as an A1, so me and Miss Matt can buy a house in the future for ourselves and our kids.
Oh, so you're renting the house now
Yes.
and renting the apartment. You're just waiting for the lease to run out.
Correct.
Is that true, or is that not the
hey,
picture?
On his end, on my end, I'm not ready yet. I mean, hopefully it gets good.
You're not ready
No,
yet?
I'm not ready yet because of his drinking.
You're married to him and you got 2 kids with him. What you mean you're not ready?
I want him to make sure that when he comes in, that he can handle, you know, we're not gonna spend an extra $50 to $80 a week on alcohol. We're gonna put that towards the bill.
I got
Well,
it. I got
you
it.
like shopping.
No. I'm done. I'm gonna tell you what I think. Both of you spend too much money. So, you know, stop with the clothes, stop with the booze, stop with the shoes, because you can't really afford it yet. You know, if you have a home that's paid for, or if you're paying towards owning a home, that's what you got to make. You're almost there. You're like 85% got it right. That 15% ain't working. And if you get that working, and don't ask him to prove after you've already married and procreated with him. You in it. You're in it. So don't, you know, put it like, oh, he's gonna stay over there till he gets right. It's too late for that. You've already invested, committed, and done. So don't waste your money on that. I understand what you're talking about the lease, but you can pay off the lease and pay on the lease, but not live in the crib. See, if you're using it as a bachelor pad, that means you're putting one foot in the water and got one foot on the shore. You can't run a marriage like that. It won't work out. You with me?
I'm with you.
Yes.
Did you hear what I said?
I heard you.
You sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Good enough. This matter is adjourned.
They ain't never tell us how he got her back. She kept asking the question, but they ain't never tell us how he got her back, bro. I'm trying to line something up, man. Listen, I'm telling you, that's one of the worst places you can be, brother. You see where I'm at. You see, whoa, shit. Gotta watch out for the high tide, bro. The high tide. I'm telling you, you find mermaids when the tide high. Sometimes they swim up onto the shore. You can get a little, you know, however you try and do it. But however he got her back, bro, I'm glad that he did it, because that's one that you don't want to lose, that you shouldn't lose, that they should be together forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Even in the grave, bro, when she rolling over. That, yeah, they deserve that. They deserve that, bro. I like them. I like them. I like the way that they talk to each other. When they talk to each other, they communicate respectfully. Ain't nobody trying, oh, I do, well, they did, and that was the biggest problem. But it's such a dumb problem. It's a dumb problem, bro. You don't know how I feel to be a stay-at-home mom. She don't know how I feel to be a truck driver. She ain't never got up and had to hit 695, make sure the lights on top is working so the DOT don't pull us over. Yeah, I know about it. I know a little something about it. You ain't never had to wake up at 3:30 to feed the kid, then you burp the kid, and then you put the kid down, then you take a 15-minute nap, then you gotta get the other two kids up, then you gotta make lunch. You ain't never did that, bro. You ain't never did that. So it's like they both looking at it like, oh, well, her job is easier than mine. All she has to do is just wake up, and if she does this and does that, then it'll be this, that, and the third. She looking at it like, well, damn, you go to work and go sit down all day. You going to work, going sit down all day, undefeated on the podcast. I get it. I understand that, but respectfully, they both don't know how each other work. It's standing. Yeah, that's work. They don't know how each other working goes. So don't let a petty grievance. Don't let that be something that stop you. Don't let that be something that take you away from your person, your wife, bro. Man, that was a great couple. No cheating. We ain't hear about no cheating. We ain't hear about no infidelities. We ain't hear about none of that, bro. They got the college fund. They had the college fund stacked up forever. That's how if I could imagine, if I'm in the space to imagine, that's how I would imagine that it would be, bro. It's not going to be perfect. I'm quite sure that it's not going to be perfect. But at the end of the day, nothing is. And everything worth having is worth working for. So don't y'all forget that. So if you got to come out here, every day at 5:30 when the tide high to see if you can get your spotting, if you can find your mermaid, bro, then that's just what you're going to have to do. In the end, it'll be worth it. Everything will pay off. Everything will pay off, man. Just make sure you grab your fisherman hat and keep it boogie. But, yeah, I don't have no complaints. About this one, man. This is A1. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GTG, the family is always love. And we out.